I made it to week 2, technically week 3. I did another vlog. Here's a couple weeks in my life as a makeup artist living in San Francisco. Quick about me, I'm a 36-year-old makeup artist based in San Francisco. I live here with my husband and our 2 dogs, and I specialize in makeup for photography and video. Now, I have been very intentional about the decisions that I make in my life, how I spend my money, how I spend my time, because something that I've decided is that I want to have a creative lifestyle. But let's face it, I'm a freelancer. I deal with scarcity mindset. Last year, I burnt myself out. I overworked myself because I was scared to say no to projects. So there's a lot of lessons that I'm working through.
We just saw a dead rat on our walk. That was kind of unpleasant, but I mean, look at this view. One thing that I'm trying to do is get like 20,000 steps a day. I hit easily like 10, 12,000 just from living in the city. But I think hitting 20,000 will really help me with my cardio goals and just help me overall feel a lot more relaxed and happy. So that's what I'm trying to do. I am working, but I'm only working part-time, half day. Half-day jobs are good. Usually the rate is pretty decent, but obviously I'm not making my full-day rate, which is a bummer, but you are making a good amount, and then you also have some flexibility with your schedule.
Why are you
Let's get ready for work. Today's look is simple. I want to make sure that I'm comfortable. I'm going to be by the beach, so I want to wear some sunscreen in case we're doing anything outside. My new favorite thing to do is to apply the Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. It's so beautiful. It makes your skin so radiant while still giving you coverage. I'm using the Merit Bronzing Stick to create some definition and then setting it with my NARS Laguna Bronzer, Chanel Blush, and Minori Highlighter. It's Monday. I'm going to work today. I have a client who's in the city, not too far from here, and I'm not really quite sure what we're shooting, but I believe we're doing some type of magazine cover for someone in the health world. It will be exciting to, I don't know, kind of be around someone who is in like a more holistic role. I'm really into holistic living a more natural lifestyle. Even though I didn't have a lot of information about the woman that we are going to be photographing, because she is a semi-public figure, I was able to find some information about her online. I do like to look at pictures of them, see how they've styled their hair in the past, do their makeup. I try to make sure that I take the essence of that and use that towards like what I do with them. Of course, I'm going to do everything from my personal, professional expertise. They are going to be photographs, so sometimes you have to apply a little bit more makeup, you have to go a little bit on the matte side. Another thing that I take into consideration is, since she is in more of a holistic medicine practice, I made sure to bring clean options in my kit, because I mean, maybe that's just me making an assumption, but I'm sure that she would appreciate having those clean options. Okay, let's go. One of my favorite parts about living in San Francisco is the access to nature. This is in the middle of the city, you guys. The hardest thing about being a freelancer for me is making space for the things that are truly important, like my health. I had 3 separate projects come up that landed on the date that I had to get a biopsy. I had a very small benign tumor in my left breast. I'm so grateful that it was benign. The reason why I'm sharing this is to hopefully inspire you to take action with your health and stay on top of your medical exams, your blood work, and genetic testing even. If I didn't randomly do 23andMe to find out where my ancestry was from, I wouldn't have found out that I had the BRCA2 variant. I wouldn't have been qualified to do early screenings for mammograms and breast MRIs. Yeah, so if you've been thinking about getting a checkup from your doctor, definitely make an appointment, get in there, and yeah, just stay on top of your health. So I'm working with a fashion brand today, and it's a really natural look, but we were kind of going for like a bridal wedding guest vibe. So we did do some glam waves in her hair. Lunch was a Waldorf salad. It was so delicious. And then this is kind of what we do most of the day. We're just on standby in case we need to touch up anything. I wanted to take you guys on the famous Lombard Street. It's kind of windy, then I realized that it would probably make you guys dizzy if I showed the whole video. We ordered in pizza from the best pizza place in San Francisco, in my opinion. Let me know if you want me to share my secret spot. Personally, I love it because they offer gluten-free options and the team is just really nice and kind and lovely. On Saturday, I took my mom to Mill Valley, which is just across the Golden Gate Bridge, and we had lunch and went shopping, and it was so peaceful. Mill Valley is kind of like a high-end hippie town. My mom is so funny. She's like, honey, those pants don't look good on you, but I love them. They make me feel artsy. I dropped my mom off at the airport, and then Monday I worked with one of my favorite clients. It's always fun working with a team that you know. We've been working together for about 3 years now. I know everyone's coffee order. I know everyone's astrology sign. On my break, I went for a walk and picked up this magazine for my husband, who's a bibliophile. When you're doing video work, there's a lot of standing around. There's a lot of adjustments with the light, with technical aspects. If there's anything that needs to be corrected with the hair and makeup in images, it's really easy to do that in post-production in Photoshop. With video, it's harder to do the post-production editing, but regardless, I try and do things as perfect as possible so there doesn't have to be very much editing. For day 2, I worked on 2 models. The first one was the same model as the day before. I absolutely love when you've worked with a model more than once because you know their skin type, you know which products work well for them, you know how their skin is going to react throughout the day. I said earlier in the video that this isn't a job for those of you that like to know things because you're constantly in the unknown. Thanks for hanging out with me this week, and if you want to join me on TikTok, I like to share short and easy digestible makeup education, and stay tuned because I'm going to be sharing some long form makeup content soon. Bye!